Hi friends, today in this lesson we are dealing with the second application of Gauss's theorem. Electric field due to uniformly charged infinitely plane sheet. See your diagram. In your diagram you can see this is a plane sheet. A plane sheet is here and there are many charges are distributed. Okay. Now it is placed in the YZ plane like this. This is one, this is a Y, this is a Z and this is a Y. Now we are going to find out the electric field due to this charged plane sheet. So this is a charged plane sheet. We are going to find the electric field somewhere here at a distance. I'm keeping here at a distance. You can see in your diagram there is a shaded area here. So let me mark here the shaded area. First one is the point P. In order to find this electric field at the point P, we have to apply the Gauss's theorem. What is Gauss's theorem? Phi is equal to Q divided by epsilon naught. So in order to find the flex, we already know the formula. Flex phi is equal to E dot delta S, or you can write the E dot A, area. Say it as this shaded area, say it as A, not delta, say it as A. So as we already know, if you want to find the electric field here, we have to apply the Gauss's theorem. Gauss's theorem is applicable for the closed surface. So in order to find a closed surface, we should consider a Gaussian surface. Gaussian surface. So including this point P, I have taken shaded here small area. You have to consider a Gaussian surface. You can see here a Gaussian surface, and this is a point P, and this is another point Q. P and Q. P and Q are the same distance from the plane sheet. So including this point P and Q, if you consider a closed surface, you can see here the shape is a cylinder. Shape is a cylinder. Now we are going to find at the point P, at the point Q, and somewhere anywhere in the cylinder. You take some, this is a one shaded area. Anywhere, just take it as 3 points here, P, Q, and this is the R shaded area, same area. What is the electric field at the point P? Electric field at the point P due to this positive charge will be along the x-axis. I am writing it as E vector. Now the same point P, what is the area vector direction? Area vector direction will be always outward normal to the surface. Outward normal. So I can write here, this is the area vector. So E vector as well as area vector. So both are in the same direction. So I can write here, phi is equal to E dot A, right? So I can write the EA cos theta. What is the theta here? Both are in the same direction, so theta is equal to 0. So phi is equal to E into A. So I got here at the point P, flex passing through the point P here, EA. So now move to the same line along, this is a positive x-axis, and so definitely in the towards the minus x-axis. There is another point is the Q. That is a part of the cylinder, right? So at the point Q, once again you can see the electric field will be in this direction. Area vector will be outward normal from the positive charge. So you can see here both are in the same direction. Theta is equal to 0. So once again you can write here phi Q is also equal to EA. Now you want to find the phi R. Phi R means somewhere we have taken here at the surface. If you take this is a surface, what is the area vector? Outward normal. So this is the area. Due to positive charge, what is the electric field direction at the point R here? That is in this direction. So what is angle here? Angle here it is 90 degree. So is there any flex there? No, because their flex is equal to EA cos 90. So phi R is equal to 0. Now the question is here, what is the total flex? Total flex now phi is equal to phi P plus phi q plus phi r. So total flux is equal to EA plus EA plus 0. Now if you take any area except P and Q, you will be getting 0 only. So you got now phi is equal to 2EA. So equation number, say it as equation number 2, and this is equation number 1. Left hand sides are equal, so you can write the 2EA is equal to Q by epsilon 0. In the previous lesson we have learned about the charge density. Here the charges are distributed how? Along the surface. So we have to use the charge density is equal to sigma. Surface charge density is equal to charge per area. So you can write here for the total charge Q is equal to sigma A. Equation number 3. Substitute equation number 3 in equation number, maybe you can write this as a 4. Equation number 4. So what you can write here, 2EA is equal to, for Q you can write the sigma A divided by epsilon naught. So what is the formula become? E is equal to A cancel, sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0. So this is the electric field due to an uniformly charged infinitely plane sheet. If you write in vector notation, E vector is equal to sigma divided by 2 epsilon 0 into a unit vector.